watch this now. Driving, riding, driving, wherever. Oh, it's a puddle. Oh, also got a new skill. It goes like that. You have to charge at them. Welcome back online. Elder Scrolls. Let's go. Made it to level 16 now. Did some quests in the Daggerfall, Glen Nubra area or whatever. Had to fight through some werewolves and stuff, and it was actually starting to get decent where mobs didn't die in one hits, but it was just probably because of using a low level sword and axe or whatever. Fighting through town, but it's alright. Had to go back in time, go back and forth, fighting the little skirmishes and go through the town, help them out. And we're gonna head back now. Also, I joined the Fighters Guild, did a couple things for them, so starting that out. It's still, I guess, level 1 or 2 or whatever. And once we load in, we're gonna continue on with that hooded figure is back again, or the prophet. Yeah, we're gonna meet up with the prophet because it looks like that quest is still going. So well, I guess we're getting a reward or something. Okay, anyway. So seek out that guy. No, we want the prophet. It's kind of cool heading out through the world on horseback, but then it gets kind of dumb when you hit a little puddle and then all of a sudden you dismount the horse, or if you walk through an archway and then whatever just happened there, I don't know. We're going to continue on back against the prophet. Speak with the prophet.
There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once.
Hello, prophet.
Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there.
Where's this safe harbor?
I awoke in a city of Bretons, its air heavy with the smells of baked bread, horses, and intrigue. Daggerfall. The harborage is in an abandoned cave outside the city.
Alright, I'll find you there. Okay, watch this now. Driving, riding, driving, wherever. Oh, it's a puddle. Oh, that time it didn't do it. Of course. And I guess we gotta go around to the other side. And usually enjoy, third person, just not fully zoomed out, kind of close up in third person, but actually it's kind of more, looks a little better here. And you go to first person and then battling. Oh, also got a new skill, it goes like that, and or that. You have to charge at them. Like say I jump back here and I can charge it forward. Like get them. Come on. Oh, okay. That was cool.
I'm hot.
Looking good. Okay, so I want to just use our new ability. Goes like this. Bam! Knock them down. Seducer Medusa. Bam, knock them down. And then do this and they're just invincible. And just do it again. Bam, hit them. Oh, he's gonna do that to me, huh? And you just charge. Knock him over. Battle in the Ogrum. Shields up. I mean, we could have killed him, but yeah, come on. Oh, and he dodged. Search the body. Get the linen hat of magic. Yeah, so as I was saying here, in the first person, you get that little bit of like you're actually walking. You get a VR set now. Play it like that. That'd be. We're gonna enter the solo instance, the Harborage. Once the prophet was a man of vigor and strength. Some harrowing experience has aged and diminished him, leaving him blind and almost feeble. Almost. We need to talk to the prophet again. Where could he be?
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Bess. Welcome to the Harborage Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my
Indeed,
destiny.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
How about the future?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
There also seems a lot of like teleport to the past.
And walk with me through the shadows of past
Enter
events.
this other vision. And I started kind of just clicking on everybody with the quest thing on them, and gonna try to avoid them so I don't start picking up too many quests. Now I just do like the zone quest, and that'll be it.
Follow me, Vestige.
They just don't
and
let
learn
you.
of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with
I only
me?
know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Who are the five
Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Who was the leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colobian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool.
I agree.
It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
Goodbye for now.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
And my executioner is the guy. Get him. Right there. Target. Charge. Charge, I said charge.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the dragons?
Marco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen
By
want to be
tradition,
the
only the
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about the other companions.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about?
Lyris Titanborn.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains...
Tell me about Sai
Sai
Sahan.
Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles.
Yeah,
He was the
Abernard.
leader of the clans, or one of the most influential families.
I've heard enough.
Mannimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
Oh, what happened? Well, I'm about to witness it.
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Oh, I better subscribe before the world blows up.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Elysia. You will pay for your sacrilege.
He
The
jumped
veil
in
between
line.
Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Mannimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane melt.
What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Elysia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Elsweyr's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
And then what happened next?
Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was
Everybody
lost.
else.
In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal.
Oh, what about them?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clibio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult.
How did you end up
When I
in
discovered
Cold
the truth
Harbor?
about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manamako got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
Oh, they saw you as a threat.
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Are you talking to me?
Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was born
He took
by
one
Elswey's
step.
heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction are appearing all throughout Tamriel. Is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Maybe.
As you say.
And shall we add another Elder Scrolls video?
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You've given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
What's your next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris Tettenborn.
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do in the meantime? Go level.
Manamako's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
So there we go. We got quest progress, gold, some amulets, accessories, equipment, skill points, complete the quest, probably XP. Yep, a bunch of experience too, just to give you everything all at once.
Leave me now. I must rest and meditate. I will contact you when the time is right.
And we'll add another video when the time is right. Well, there's a soul gem. And just read some books and you get random skill up on stuff. And if I go and just pick up every little thing like this, my inventory would be so full. Oh, I thought we were teleporting back to town. I'd do the long walk to town. Exit the cave.